What's up, everybody? This video is going to be about atheism, which is what I practice. I don't really care about society's norms or what it says on the US dollar bill. The reality is atheism. Religion is a fairy tale. It's a very good way of controlling people. So Napoleon Bonaparte was the first person who was an atheist but realized that he has to support the government's part in making sure that the masses believe in God, because if you believe in God, then I can sell you marriage. So if I can sell you marriage and make money from you, then you're going to procreate most likely. If you're going to procreate, then I'm going to have a bigger army. Right? The Romans, Catholicism. It's a huge business. It's a very good business. Gotta see these things, guys. Gotta see these things. But the main reason I want to talk about why I became an atheist is because persistency wins. So you can be the nicest guy in the world. If you don't persistently chase after something and you're lazy, you're not going to succeed. But if you're the biggest a-hole, but you're persistent, you're going to win, you're going to make money, you're going to prosper. So that, to me, that doesn't jive. What kind of a God is going to be okay with that? And that's the reality. You can see persistent people get ahead. Lazy, kind-hearted people don't get squat, right? I just proved it to you that persistence wins. And the thought came to me because I was walking down from Vertigo Mountains. I'm doing a 12-mile hike, and these gnats, these flies are all around me. And I'm like, either I'm dressed black or I'm sweaty, whatever the case is, they kept landing on me. And I got tired of it. I'm like, see, they're persistent. So I got tired. I was like, fuck, fine. I'm not going to swap you anymore. Land on me. I don't care. Same way when you're looking at the Discovery Channel, you see the hippo or the lion. He's just like tired of flies all around him. So he just gave up, just let him sit on me. So if you're persistent, let me give you another example, right? Persistently, water molds a rock, right? River, oceans, right? So persistently, thousands of years, they're gonna mold a rock, right? So persistency wins. And that's the main reason why I became an atheist, because I was like, okay, that's the number one reason. I was like, everything else is garbage. It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm a very rational, logical person. I love numbers because it's very black and white. There's no gray areas. So, yeah, decided to make a video on that. But I'm not full. Let me talk about atheism a little bit, because a lot of people don't understand that there's different types, right? There's nihilism. Okay, nihilism says that there is no meaning in life. There isn't. So if you're a nihilist and you're having kids, you're the worst people of this planet. Like you know how screwed up things are. You know that there's cancer, there's heart disease, there's car accidents, people die every day, there's all kinds of... And life is a suffering. Any philosophy class you take in college teaches you, number one, is life is a suffering. It starts off great and turns to crap. So knowing all this, you're still having kids. You're expecting good things to happen. Are you out of your mind? The good things happen from 18, maybe till 30, 35. And then it's downhill, right? But, and that's the age group that when people are not that smart, that's when they push you to go to military. That's when they push you to go get married. Because as you get older, you become wiser, you get more selfish. Right? So it's all BS. You gotta see through the lens. So atheism, there's nihilism, there's existentialism. So I kind of gravitated more towards existentialism, which says that you gotta give life your own meaning, right? So that's what I do now, I don't listen to society's norms and rules. It's all garbage. It's all based around money. Who's calling me when I'm shooting a video? Get out of here. So I created my own rules. I mean, I live by my own rules, as long as I don't break any major rules in society to screw up my life. There's some rules that you cannot change. For example, gravity is the number. Gravity kills hundreds of people every day, right? Recently somebody in Cambodia dropped his 2-year-old baby or 1-year-old baby into the crocodile's mouth. The crocodile just had a nice lunch. So who killed that baby? Gravity and stupid parents, right? Think about it. There's no karma. The baby was not old enough to be a bad person. That's why universe took him away. No, it's stupid parents. Happens every day. They're not looking. Their kid gets hit by a car or whatever. So because of all this, I decided that it would be selfish of me to have a kid knowing and seeing all these problems. I mean, if you don't see all these problems and you're living in a fairy tale world, I feel sorry for you, because eventually you're going to be like, wow, I've been so dumb all this time. So anyway, so I want to keep this every fifth episode, it's going to be some very deep topic that I'm really fascinated to hear other people's opinion on. I think when you share, millions of people all across the world are going to watch this, hopefully, and then I want to see their experiences and what their thoughts are. God is still winning. The majority of people still believe in God. The new generation is agnostic, existentialist, atheist, nihilist. So they're waking up, right? But I mean, I think the rate of change of how quick religion is going away, I'd say about 100 and 200 years. When you start talking about God, you're going to be laughed at. So it's changing. I mean, this fairy tale is going away. You cannot tell a 16-year-old programmer that there is God. He'll slap you. But yeah, so the main reason for this video was I wanted to share with you why I became atheist, or I should say existentialist. And the main reason was persistency wins. And I got the idea when these flies kept trying to land on me. I was like, I'm going to shoot a video right now. A little bit about the stock market itself. I mean, the bears are waiting, guys. The bears are waiting. We're waiting to short the market, but it's just not coming. The market is too strong. And there's still momentum, but there's not much upside. It doesn't seem like it. I think the bubble is close to popping or about to pop. Near the election this summer. Definitely this summer. You should load up on option puts, because if the market starts pulling back, it's going to be a very good opportunity to short it. Or if you don't have the money to short it, you can buy option puts, or you can just short sell the SPY. That's the easiest way, which is the entire market. A little bit of a promo at the end. My website changes lives. It brings experienced traders who lost money back their confidence. It creates brand new traders. It's heavily weighed on math, so there's a lot of math involved, statistics. It's the first course that includes fundamental analysis with technical analysis. I talked about iceberg trades, but I'll make a separate video on that one time. So my main intro video, actually, if you watch the whole thing on my website, stocksbootcamp.com, I talk about iceberg trades. And that's the best way large financial institutions take your money and get away with it by manipulating and taking trades against you. So that's why my courses were born, because technical analysis alone doesn't work. I've said this like 100 times, but I'm going to keep repeating it until people get it. Because at the end of the day, you're chasing consistent profits, consistent returns every year. So if you're gonna make thousands of dollars one year and then you're gonna take a huge loss next year, what's the point? If you get the mean average, how much are you making every year? So you need to bring down your risk until you get this average mean that's very stable without a lot of standard deviation. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you start building up your capital, and then the next step is to open a hedge fund, right? If you get that down. Because above a certain level, day trading becomes a useless skill. If somebody gave you $50 million, you're not going to day trade. You're not going to take a position of $10 million in one stock. You're just not going to do that. So you're going to spread it around. You're going to take overnight risk. And if you take overnight risk, you just enter the world of portfolio management, which is way different than technical analysis, my boy. It's not charts anymore. It's finance and reading annual statements. Warren Buffett doesn't even care about charts, right? There's a reason. All right, guys, look at this beautiful view. I don't know if you can see, man. It's so nice. Great day in mid-February. You know, you gotta love LA weather. That's whether you hate it or not. LA weather is the bomb. Not as good as San Diego and Orange County weather, but it's still really good versus the rest of the country. All right, guys. Every fifth episode is going to be about some deep topic that I want to hear about. I want to see all of your comments, your opinion. I don't care if you subscribe or not, but if you do, it's going to be life-changing for you. I'm going to put out a lot of great content. All right, guys.